It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
To the outside, catch made by Hopkins. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Alex Singleton there on the tackle. Third and a yard. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 4th down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. They'll throw. It's Nix. He finds his man, Troutman. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Denver first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Nick. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it, gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
Second down, Nix. That one caught Devon Vele. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's McLaughlin.
Really nice play recognition there by the defense. They sensed the quarterback had nowhere to go downfield, and that ball was going to be checked down. The moment that ball hit the running back's hands, there was nowhere to go.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nix. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's pulled in by the... And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10. He connects with Mims. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. First down throw. Mahomes got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. That's over the middle and caught by Rice.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Right back to the air from Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Broncos.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
They'll go with Williams. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
That screen just never had a chance. Anytime the running back has the ball and he's making guys miss in the backfield, there's going to be no timing to the play. It just allows too much time for the rest of the defense in pursuit to get there, and in this case winds up as no gain.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
Their own 27-yard line.
Mahomes on first down. That's taken in by the running back, Piron. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
He wasn't fooled by that zone coverage at all, Mike. They're trying to change up the looks of what style defense they're going to show this quarterback, but without getting pressure in his face, he has so much time to go from his first to his second to his third read of his progression, and a quarterback at this level, if he has the time and the pre- and post-snap recognition of your coverage, he's going to pick you apart.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Pacheco. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing is Mahomes. He's going to tuck it and go. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this third down a lot more manageable.
Motion man is Rice. Third and short. Here's Patrick. That is caught. And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's first and goal.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Patrick to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Kansas City.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They motion the slot man left. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10. It's another run here for Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's second and 9. Play action now. It's Nix. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system, and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
This one to the tight end, Troutman. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. To throw is Mahomes. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll be second down.
Might be wise for this quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and he showed why by swatting that ball away, and he's going to pick up a PBU on the stat sheet.
To the sideline, caught by Worthy. Here comes third and 6. They put Kelsey in motion. On third down, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. Second and 7. A handoff to Pacheco. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Alex Singleton there on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. First and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. First and 10 now from the 36. Mahomes now to throw again. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And in motion is Brown. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That is caught side of the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A first down throw for Nix. He'll look deep, left sideline. That is hard. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
21. Broncos nothing.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
Hopkins sent in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's taken in by the running back, Piron.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They put Kelce in motion. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelce. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They go play action with Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelce. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, KC.
Pre-snap, the quarterback loved that man matchup on his tight end, and a crossing route is a great man coverage beater. He's able to run away from the coverage, run to the far side of the field to a bunch of open grass, balls on target. Nice pickup.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Once you get down into this part of the field, most teams call it the red area, you have to finish by capitalizing with 6 points. Anything less than that feels like a little bit of a letdown, and after that sack, their chances of coming away with 6 get a lot more difficult.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and long. Now, Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Kelce. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. On fourth down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Second down, Nix. This one to the tight end, Trotman. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Broncos 1st down. Won't be by much. He needed 3. He got 3. But the mark says 1st down. They'll go play action with Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's going to run it. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it.
You could tell pretty quickly that when this quarterback decided to pull it down himself, Mike, he knew exactly where that 1st down marker was. That's a great effort. He didn't get it by much, but it's a good spot, and it gets him the 1st down.
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. That one incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
The Broncos bringing out their punter, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to roll now, and defensively, they need to stop. They cannot let this lead get any larger. They've got to hold them to 3 if they're going to have any chance of finding themselves back in this game.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. And he's going to be taken down right around the 9. Now, here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Traymon Smith on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Knicks now on 1st and 10. He connects with Mims. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. They'll throw. It's Nix. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Slot receiver headed right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt. And although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He gets this one complete to Humphrey. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
It's no secret this day has been a rough outing all around. So at this stage of the game, really no choice but to remain aggressive and just try to find something positive on a day where there's been a lot of negative.
A 1st down throw for Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll try to run it with Williams. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Samaje Perine. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice.
a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll run with Pacheco. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they move the chains on 3rd down. Hopkins sent in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. To throw is Mahomes. That's dropped off for Pacheco. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 6. To throw is Nix. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. He's going to have a Broncos, and he is going to have the Chargers.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Broncos.
Here's Nix to throw. taking off. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
This is one of the things you love about having a young, athletic quarterback, but you want to make sure you don't take advantage of it. You can't rely too much on his running here early in his rookie year. Find that balance as a passer and being the dynamic runner that we saw from him in college.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's a sideline shot, caught by Sutton. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Second down, Nix. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it's going to be third down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
He finds Mims. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I think at this point in the game, prior to that third down call, the coach is telling his quarterback, hey, you got 2 downs. This is 4 down territory, but that last completion, I think, saves him from having to make that decision, at least for the time being, barring any penalties. Now, they got 3 or 4 plays to try to end this one.
And he will get into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Broncos are able to cut into the deficit. With down 3 scores and it's late, they're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. Past midfield.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's first and 10. A give here to Pacheco. Just a short pickup down inside the 30. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw on second down. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. You're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And off the deflection, it is taken in.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Good blocking, and he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his second touchdown tonight. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. He'll take a shot with Mims. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
Throw it. Nix. He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Broncos first down.
First and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one to the tight end, Troutman.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They face second down and 7. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's third and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
Makes the score Chiefs 45, Broncos 17.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Hardman now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Mahomes fakes the give and keeps it himself. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.